Hey, what's up guys? In this video, I'm reviewing a legendary pair of headphones that have been around for a while but are still very much in the conversation, the Bose QuietComfort 35-2. Even in a market full of flashy new competitors, the QC35-2 continues to hold its ground. In this review, I'll be diving into everything that makes the QuietComfort 35-2 a classic and why they are still worth your money today. Also, the link to these headphones will be included in the video description below. Design-wise, the QuietComfort 35-2 doesn't scream 2025, but it doesn't feel outdated either. The headphones are clean and understated, available in black or silver. They're made mostly of plastic, but the build quality is still solid. They got the metal reinforced headband and high-quality hinges that still feel smooth and secure even after months or years of use. Buttons are physical, which I know a lot of people still prefer. There's something reassuring about that tactile click when adjusting volume, skipping tracks, or activating ANC. The multifunction button also doubles as a voice assistant trigger. Now, let's talk about comfort and fit because it's literally in the name. And honestly, Bose nailed it. The QuietComfort 35-2 remains one of the most comfortable pairs of headphones you can buy. They're insanely lightweight at around 235 grams, and they rest so gently on your head that you'll forget they're there. The ear cups are plush, deep, and don't put pressure on your ears even if you are wearing glasses. The headband has just the right amount of cushion and the clamping force is perfectly balanced, snug enough to stay in place, loose enough to avoid fatigue. If you're someone who wears headphones for hours at a time, whether it is during flights, work sessions, or long gaming nights, you will not find a more comfortable option in this price range even today. Now, let's talk about sound quality. When it comes to sound, the QuietComfort 35-2 isn't trying to wow you with big bass or sparkly highs. Instead, it delivers a smooth, balanced, and relaxing listening experience. The tuning leans slightly warm, which makes it perfect for extended sessions. Bass is present but not overwhelming, it's tight and controlled, more of a support act than a headliner. If you're a bass head, you may wish for a little more thump, but if you're into acoustic music, classical, jazz, or vocals, these headphones shine. The mids are clean and clear, vocals sit front and center without being overly forward, and instruments have space to breathe. Treble is very soft. It's not the most detailed top end, but that's also why you can listen for hours without your ears getting tired. Are they studio grade? No, but for everyday listening, they strike a sweet spot that most people will appreciate. And if you are streaming from services like Spotify or YouTube Music, these are more than capable of delivering a satisfying audio experience. By the way, prices on these headphones update almost weekly with sales and other general price shops, so if you want to find the most updated information, simply check out the video description and you'll find the latest prices. And of course, if you find this video helpful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Bose was one of the first to really master ANC, and the QC35-2 continues to prove why. Even years after release, the noise cancellation here is top tier. It doesn't just block sound, it creates a little bubble of peace around you. Low-end rumbles from planes or buses are basically erased, office chatter, air conditioning, background hum, all gone. It's not as customizable as what you would get on newer models, but the out-of-the-box setting works incredibly well. And it's not just about volume reduction, Bose manages to do this without adding that weird pressure feeling some ANC headphones can create. It's smooth, natural, and easy on your ears. There is also an ambient mode that lets in some external noise when needed, although it's not as advanced or customizable as what you would get with Sony or Apple. Still, for day-to-day use, it works just fine. Now, let's talk about battery life. Battery life on the QuietComfort 35-2 is another strong point. You get up to 20 hours of playback with ANC on. That may not seem like much compared to today's 30 or even 40-hour options, but here's the thing, the battery life is consistent. You get every hour advertised, and that matters more than flashy specs that don't deliver. Charging is done via micro USB, and yes, this is the one outdated feature that's hard to ignore. In 2025, everything is USB-C, and switching cables just for these headphones is a hassle. But if you can look past that, the battery performance is still solid. Now, Bose also made sure the QuietComfort 35-2 is a reliable headset for calls. It uses a dual mic setup setup with noise rejection, and it handles most environments pretty well. In quiet to moderately noisy spaces, your voice comes through clearly. It's not quite as advanced as the mic Aries on newer models, but it's totally usable for Zoom calls, phone chats, or quick voice memos. And the fact that it works across Bluetooth and wired modes adds flexibility. Now let's talk about Google Assistant. One of the major updates with the QuietComfort 35.2 was the addition of Google Assistant integration, later expanded to include Alexa. There is a dedicated button on the left ear cup for voice assistance, and it works surprisingly well. It lets you hear notifications, set reminders, control music, and more, all hands-free. This was ahead of its time back when it launched, and it still holds up nicely for people who rely on voice commands in their daily workflow. Now, let's talk about app experience and customization. The Bose Connect app is fairly basic but gets the job done. You can manage Bluetooth connections, adjust noise cancellation levels, and configure voice assistant settings. There is no EQ customization here, which will disappoint audio tweakers, but simplicity is kind of the point with these headphones. The app is lightweight, quick to load, and doesn't bombard you with unnecessary features. It's more of a utility tool than a playground, and in this case, that works. One thing people overlook when buying headphones is long-term reliability, and that's where the QuietComfort 35.2 quietly excels. These things are built to last. I know people who have used the same pair for over 5 years with zero issues. The padding holds up, the buttons don't degrade, and the headband keeps its shape. That kind of durability is rare these days, and it's a big reason why the QuietComfort 35.2 continues to have such a loyal following. To wrap it up, the Bose QuietComfort 35.2 may not be the newest kid on the block, but it's still one of the smartest buys if you value comfort, reliability, and effortless listening. It's one of those rare tech products that has stood the test of time, and that's not something you can say often. If you're looking for cutting-edge features and customization, maybe look elsewhere. But if you want a headphone that just works every time, anywhere, the QuietComfort 35.2 deserves a spot on your shortlist. Let me know in the comments, guys. Are you planning to pick up these headphones, or are you going to stick with what you already have? That's it for this video, guys. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if this video is helpful, and make sure to check out the description for links to find the most up-to-date pricing on these headphones. See you in the next one.